Welcome to another episode of At Your Disclosure. I am your host, Alex Ruben Tovar, bringing you Masturbation, a Concentrix edition, and I will go over the trials and tribulations of masturbation. And these songs here were the soundtrack to our live. At the moment, this was in 2015 when I felt that life after B of A was impossible. Man, this lady is gorgeous. I swear, I'm blessed every day that I can open my eyes and friggin' god damn, lordy lord. Thank you kindly. She is definitely enjoying being admired. And I used to unwind to this song. I used to come home after a long day from Concentrix after the banks from Cynics to Concentrix. Bank Captain John Simon would have told you moving on up. But in reality, they claim that Cynics will generally pay you a tad bit more, but at the same time too, uh, you're indoors. What more can you ask? Hey, I'll tell you this though, that is prestige. You don't know who walks into your bank and well here, you know the you're taking care of the executives and the HR managers. So right here, you get to meet all kinds of people, all walks of life, politicians, Jambro, like I said before. You know, famous celebrities like Neo, Mike Tyson, Floyd Money Mayweather. And I used to unwind on this song. This is going to be a short episode. Like I said, I can't keep my viewers waiting. So I had experienced some minor difficulties. And this is my 5-year anniversary. And yeah, I received this from Stephen Barrett, which is my first bank captain. He's former Army veteran, Stephen Barrett. And he had presented me this over at Concentrix. Oh, my surveillance. Little camera there. So, Hoyle X Tovar. Date given, July 22, 2015. Year service 5, Branch Phoenix. Been longer with the company. About 8 years. The organization. G4 Secure Solutions, formerly known as Whackin' Hut. G4 Secure Solutions. Starting in Las Vegas. Welcome to Fez, Las Vegas. Still post that link, and that's my primary bank. Just ended up at Concentrix, from Cynics Concentrix. Like I said before. Then I found this under the, found it when I was preparing for today's show. I had found this under this, and I had forgotten about this. Jetta Santiago, daughter of Rolando Santiago and Remigio Vasquez. That's a stepfather. But nevertheless, whether he's your stepfather, the person who raised you is considered, your parental guidance. And Alexis Ruben Tovar, Alex Tovar, either or. Son of Rosa and Jorge Tovar. Cordially invite our most loved ones to celebrate the sweetest promise of our lives, marriage. My wife's very detail oriented. My wife's quality. You never know what you have until it's gone, and we're no longer together. But at the same time too, real human being. It's funny going to man, but you know what? I'm able to wake up each morning, enjoy myself a nice cup of Joe, and view myself in the mirror and tell myself, hey, you know something? Like Dave Patty told me once, when one door closes, another one opens. So, oh man.
Customize and save.
I hate it when I don't get the friggin' program. The programmed, Oh, anywho. Oh, actually, this is gonna be the one. But, like I was saying, I have found this songs. And, well, I hate it when I don't get the proper, song. Then it's late at night. Like I said, I've been having technical difficulties, so this might even be a. Well, I don't really want to count my chickens before they hatch, but I found this. So it says vole, vol muy alto, vole muy alto, vol muy alto, los huracanes del norte. Si tú te vas, los temerarios, el hijo del pueblo, los tigres del norte, Just Dance, Lady Gaga. Yeah. So, you know, at one point, I was known as the leader of G4 Secure Solutions. Started in Las Vegas, like I said, and my wife was the brownie queen. So, this had gotten a 19th Avenue and Missouri, Zero Liquors. Me and my one-time best friend in the world, Aaron, had gotten that. We had gotten some models that presented it to us. Real nice. She able to let me keep it. So, like I said at one point, and you can't be too bad for what it's worth. We were the best of friends, and now it's just, well, what can I say, man? You get set up, get hit with the hammer. Whatever you do to me, whatever, anything happens, it's not like it's gonna change the past. I know who I am. And trying to take credit, it's almost like over at BD in the break room, I had told my brother, hey man, has Aaron ever worked for G4 Secure Solutions? Aaron Banner and Santino Cortez. He told me straight up off the back. He's like, no. And I never heard of them. I know he worked at Metasource and Rugby. That's about it. And I don't know why I try to take credit, but like I said, I am healing. I got jumped on my birthday. So karma's real. No, when you're freaking croaking, you gotta be thinking like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that because we don't know what's gonna happen in the afterlife. And I told myself, don't be negative. Like I said, just be grateful for the gift that God has blessed you with. So at one point, like I said, if I were to pair the two, if I were to fuse the two, you know, at one point, that's what we were doing, my wife and I. And life was beautiful. You know, you take them both, and we had the whole world fall in love. And this is gonna be probably like a part 3, part 4, similar to the BPO attitude. You know, because it's a match made in heaven. It's funny because I had good times with my friends, my comrades, and a lot of times we joke, so we'd be like, oh, it's a match made in and man, my wife's gorgeous to me, and like I said, better to have loved than lost than never to have loved at all. And you gotta believe me when I tell you this. At one point, look at the size of the freaking forms. I used to have a really good friend of mine. She's Christian. Her name's Pilar Hernandez. She's called me Popeye. Even though I'd exercise, I'd train for the Army. And what's it called? Yeah, life was good, and this is what I was gonna unveil. Okay, so for the segment ends. Yeah, that's funny because before making my choice, it was either the Army or the Marines. And it's a little dusty, you know. But when I got this, I was at Concentrix. I was presented this by Stephen Barrett on my 5th anniversary. And wow, look how prestigious this is. This right here, It's amazing. Certificate of recognition presented to Alex Tovar in grateful appreciation for 5 years of dedicated service. 2015. Drew Levine, baby. President, G4 Q Solutions. Now, being considered for that prestigious spot takes a lot out of a person. I tell you that. And oh man, hopefully I didn't cause this too. I am a bit of a brute. So I got this pen here, and oh man, let's see if I can get this out. I don't wanna. I'm a bit of a brute. That's one thing that I am. Well, for the looks of it, 5 years, and this is very nice. It's a pen, and that goes right here. And believe it or not, I learned this from Alan Valancourt over at Rocco Automation. It's Officer Tovar speaking. You can place it on your uniform, and that serves as an edge. When you have an edge, someone sees this, and they're like, "Oh, that's an experienced officer," so I can put my trust in him. But love this song. A lot of times you're mental about things, and you talk to someone about certain situations in the past, and you can cause them to think whatever. Will Royce tell me all the time. You got to give them the benefit of the doubt. But at one point, if I were to tell you, like, hey man, you know, this person takes care of himself. You love yourself, others will love you in return. So that's all I got to tell everyone around the world. Be good to yourself, be good to others. Good things happen to those who work hard for what they want. And it's pathetic that some people think, oh, well, if I do this, I'm going to look good. If I do this, I'm going to be accepted. You're going to be infamous. There's famous and infamous. And, you know, at the end, we're going to be judged accordingly. And you'll find out sooner or later how things are. But like I said, I used to take the clients fairy tale brownies, and man, it was a small token of gratitude. Take care of life and property, and yeah, you gotta take pride in what you do, and I certainly enjoy helping others. And you know, freaking, I'm trying to remember how this goes. Oh, I remember now. It's hard to, if you just had one hand, one arm. Just think of what a freaking wolf goes through. And that's all you had. And then this right here, I'll explain to you guys later. This was presented to me by, this was given to me as business card, Travis St. Dennis, business development manager. And I was going towards end of shift towards my vehicle, 2012 Nissan Altima, white. And he had approached me, and he's like, "Oh, well, you know, how would you like to join my team?" Now I noticed you just got out of work, and everyone's always trying to guess your rank. So tell me the different accounts, and you know, I was happy where I was at. I sometimes my blood pressure spikes a little, but it's nothing too bad. It's just, oh man, and then putting this back on there. But you know, you think of the presentation, and very appreciative of the gifts that have been blessed. Like I said, a lot of times it's two different, wouldn't call it animals, I'd call it nature of the beast. I learned this in Las Vegas. It's just the nature of the beast, you know. But I'll tell you something, just like a bank robber, and I'll tell you something, this here, it's you know, you're providing services, but at some places it says officer, and if you notice, this is stitch on there. So with that conclusion, it is a bank protection officer position, BPO. This selects room